listen, T.O., I looked up to T.O. I just don't like how T.O. is carrying himself. So every time I get an opportunity, because he always takes shots. He's like, man, you're just too old to be doing that.
So it's looking like Terrell Owens came out and he had some things to say about Brandon Marshall. Terrell Owens responded to what Brandon Marshall had to say about him on Cam Newton's podcast. I'll be showing that as well in today's video. We all know Brandon Marshall has dissed his co-host on Cam Newton's podcast. I did a couple of videos breaking that down. I suggested you guys should go check those videos out. Just in case if you missed it, I got Ryan Clark's response. I got Channing Crowder and Fred Taylor's response. Both good videos, man. I suggest you guys should go check that out. But in today's video, I want to get into what Terrell Owens had to say in response to everything that's going on, because he did chime in on an I'm Athlete breakup as well. But before I highlight that in today's video, guys, let's get into what Brandon Marshall had to say about Terrell Owens on Cam Newton's podcast. Here's the video.
This needs to be mentioned of how dominant you were. How many people have had a game? Was it 20 receptions?
21.
This is my show, so I can talk how I want to. Nigga. 21? Who else has done that?
Yeah. Well, T.O. had the record before, and I broke T.O.'s record. You a sucker.
Like,
listen, I don't talk, I like to keep it.
professional. You got to talk greasy to T.O.
Yeah. Oh, that's my shot.
Yeah.
T.O. had the record.
What was his record?
I think it was 20. It was 20. I like, listen, T.O., I looked up to T.O. I just don't like how T.O. is carrying himself. So every time I get an opportunity, because he always takes shots. He's like, man, you're just too old to be doing that. But T.O., I learned a lot from T.O., but we ain't gonna do that right now.
Hold on, bro.
Hold on, let me go. Stop.
Okay, so as we can see in the clip, Brandon Marshall called Terrell Owens a sucker. And it's crazy to me because he was on I Am Athlete a year ago. This is the video right here, and these guys are sitting here chopping it up. They had no beef whatsoever, so I'm confused why Brandon Marshall called Terrell Owens a sucker. So I think Fred Taylor is absolutely right when he said that Brandon Marshall is clout chasing. Let's play that clip again right here.
Brandon Marshall might be the biggest coward on the planet, simply because he's on his clout chasing tour. And I also kind of came across something that he said about Shannon Sharp, which is crazy. So why at this point in the game you're hopping around podcasts, talking about everybody? It's a bad look, and obviously I've read some of the comments, and a lot of people agree that he's embarrassing himself. The real question is, where are those people that started with him? Me and Channing, Ocho, all the other people that were on the show that he went to recruit after Channing and I left. Everybody disappeared. And if you were right, if you stood for anything, if your integrity was high, then people will still, rock with you.
So yeah, that's what Fred Taylor had to say about it. I did full videos breaking that down, like I said earlier in today's video. Be sure to go check those out. But let's get right into Terrell Owens' response to Brandon Marshall calling him a sucker. Let's check out these tweets.
Be sure to hit that like button for me if you haven't already. That helps this YouTube channel continue to grow. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with all of my current YouTube videos. Peace.
So a Twitter user said, with all that being said about Brandon Marshall, remember he has a mental illness as well. Some of that plays his behavior and attitudes, but these dudes here are blowing up. Terrell Owens said, can't keep giving dude a pass because of his mental illness. He's well aware of that, and when things go awry, he uses it to justify his behavior and attitude. Like they said, he's bad business. I know firsthand. Another Twitter user said, we got to keep it a stack. I Am Athlete fell off since the OG crew left. They really had something special. I used to look forward to Mondays at noon when a pod dropped. Greed ruined a good thing. I have to agree with that Twitter user, man. I used to enjoy watching I Am Athlete. Get in the comment section down below if you guys used to enjoy watching I Am Athlete podcast when the original crew was on there. So Terrell Owens responded to that tweet and he said, greed, that part, nigga shady. In addition to that, he's not paying employees, verbally abusing employees, talking reckless to them. Trust me, this is just the beginning. Okay, so that's what Terrell Owens had to say in response to Brandon Marshall calling him a sucker on Cam Newton's podcast. And Terrell Owens just echoed the same things that Ryan Clark, Fred Taylor, and Channing Crowder has been saying about Brandon Marshall. It's really unfortunate that he's doing those things to his employees, and what he was doing to his former co-host. Hit that like button if you made this far in the video. Don't forget to get in the comment section as well. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Comment down new sub if you're new over here. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and we out, guys. Peace.